Good Thursday morning, Southern California. Hopefully your day's off to a great start so far. Our forecast remains on track, and we are tracking some active weather out there in eastern Imperial County. A small-scale low-pressure system coming out of Arizona is now tapping into a little daytime heating, and that has allowed it to kind of reinvigorate and strengthen a bit. So some showers and thunderstorms, kind of a cluster of them out there in eastern Imperial County, running parallel to I-8, has just moved through the Felicity area. You can see the lightning strike count continues to increase again as the storms are able to tap into a little bit more sunlight right now. So where's the heaviest rain as of 11:09? Well, like I said, it's running along I-8 here close to Gray Wells Road, also Coachella Canal Road where it meets up with Evans Highway, getting in on some heavy rain, some lightning as well. The possibility of gusty winds and blowing dust is always there in this part of Imperial County. The low pressure system, of course, spins counterclockwise, so kind of expecting it to drift into Baja over the next couple of hours. And then our focus turns to the San Diego County mountains later this afternoon. I think we're dry mainly through about lunchtime, and then look at what happens as we get into mid to late afternoon. Thunderstorms really start to erupt here over the higher terrain. My thinking is we're going to need a little bit of a forcing mechanism to get some of these storms going, so terrain driven is definitely possible. Also, there's another wave that's kind of riding along the southern periphery here of that high pressure system, so that could help aid in some of these showers and storms. But yes, they will be over the mountains mainly, and then some of the latest guidance suggests, just like we saw last week, they could try to sneak into some of the valleys here by later this evening and weaken as they do so. The odds of that happening are about 20% right now, but still we'll be watching it. Overall, in the mountains, here's what our storm threats look like for this afternoon once those storms start to pop up and kind of get going. The biggest concern is going to be for some strong outflow winds. These storms are going to be high based with a good potential for some downbursts in there. So we're talking 60 plus miles per hour. Also some small hail, that's in the medium category. That is likely short-lived, and our flooding threat today, luckily, is on the low side. Blowing dust is also possible, especially out in the deserts in Imperial County where the sand kind of moves around pretty quickly. We'll continue to keep you up to date as storms develop a little later this afternoon. Have a great one.